Hi, hope you're keeping well. I just thought I'd pop on, do a quick little video. I'm wearing my fitness mode at the moment. So in between different work, as well as doing mediumship and want to get more work on the channel. I'm also a personal trainer and a gardener as well. So I'm about to go off to do a garden in a few moments. Thought I'd pop on for a quick little chat. One element I'm looking at when I'm demonstrating mediumship, and I say this to clients, when I say clients I mean students, when you're demonstrating, allow yourself an opportunity to have a welcome space, that within your environment around you, where you're working, where your attention can be focused upon when delivering a communication, be it for a evidential reading as your one-to-one, or if you're actually up on your feet demonstrating within a church or a centre as well, or wherever that may be. Okay, so in my mind, I'm having someone stand here next to me, right? So you see the picture behind me and the physical room, but within my mind, and even through the screen here as well, as I focus my clairvoyance, I'm very much aware of a gentleman standing next to me. I can feel his energy walk up as he comes close to me as well. And this is something that works with me as I do this. So he's one of my main communicators. Some people, even with video, can be able to see with clairvoyance, still be able to see something. Not everyone does. Through a video recording as well. You might just be aware of the energy, and somewhere objective clairvoyance may see still within a recording an auric field around an individual, around myself as I'm talking. But if you allow yourself to engage in that mindset of having this individual next to you as you're working, you don't have to have them fully connected. They can go off and have a little ramble and come back. But having your mind swooping over to that direction when you're trying to get your evidence and then come back as well. So you're still actively, you're looking out, and as I'm looking at the camera here, but my mind is drifting to his energy field and see what I can pick up from with him as well. So as he works with me now, and he'll be my inspirer of the way I deliver and what I say at the moment, my mind is going to him, but I'm actually looking towards you also. So if you allow yourself to feel the auric field expand and really fill this whole space that you're in. So my auric field is not just around me, it's actually encompassing the whole room, but my intention, the focus of it, and that the core of that tension is here with him as well. And as he engages and he expands his auric field, it does exactly the same thing. So when we meet in the middle then of our mind, our thoughts come together as one in that sense. So we build and unfold that step by step as well, and feel that within, as I can now, within my sacral and within my solar plexus, this energy building up, and we develop this rapport and relationship as we interconnect ourselves at this level then too. So when you are sitting and blending and begin to build into that communication aspect, then after you've blended, keep that focus as well and be disciplined within your mind of having that connection one-to-one that way. Of course, then there'll be other communicators that can come in as well, and it'll interchange as you work. So if you allow that mindset, okay, they step back for a moment, you may feel as if a little bit blank, that there's nothing there for the moment, and then all of a sudden someone else steps forward also. And then that next connection, give yourself a moment for it to interconnect once more, really feel that connection then, build, become nice and solid. If it helps, sometimes I would say to people, and I have experiences with myself with this particular individual, hand would be on my shoulder. From them, I could feel that. I could feel their energy field come forth and the hand being pressed there. He's actually doing it to me on this side at the moment. And as that comes forward, I know I've established that bond then with the next communicator as well. My demeanor might change, my way I interact might change slightly. So I know it's a little bit of them that's coming forward and working through the clairsentient stage, and just allowing them to slip that little bit closer and feel that connection build, and they become a little bit more animated as this next communicator comes forward also. So be nice and composed, feel that power, really embrace that energy field around you, and then welcome that individual forward. Allow your mind to be focused on this area next to you. Now I'm just using it as beside me here for the purpose of the camera. When I'm actually doing a reading, and I do it in the other sitting room, that I'm sitting on one side of the sitting room, and where the door is into the room, that's why I see them walk in and they stand in that space then as well. So my attention has constantly been drawn to that side of the room as well. And then I see they stand aside and someone else walks in. But then once they're in, they've made that initial bond, they don't need to be in that space. And that for me, at that point, they can be anywhere within the room as well. And it's just when they're coming in and they're a fresh communicator for me as well that I've never communicated with before, I establish the bond, the link that way, and then that feels more right, it feels more connected, and then they say file forward and someone else will come in. So that's called like my meeting space as well, for them, the welcome mat. I've used that term for as well. And then they come into the room, and then I'm already connected with them, so they can chop and change as they wish to come forward and be a part of the conversation as well. So I just thought I'd put up a little tip like that. I might do other things like this as well on the channel. Let me know what you think. Do let me know what areas of your mediumship that you need that little bit of assistance with, and I can provide some tips on that, all the better. So I am going to do my best to do a little bit more uploading. Seems like YouTube has got it so much easier now to do some uploading of videos, and I'm getting a little bit more used to doing it with my fitness stuff as well, of videos. So yeah, hope you're keeping well. This is today the 4th of June, so let me see if I can set a challenge to do one of these videos a week with myself. I always like to set a challenge. Okay, so stay well, get out, enjoy the sunshine, and absorb that vitamin D and absorb that light from our Creator as well, that's there for you. Feel within your heart and soul and embrace it, and allow your auric field and allow your power to expand, and feel that grace of God.